In today's video, I want to share with you one of my worst nightmare in the year 2024. If you can see it right here, you see that I have a trade that is running today, being the 13th of February. Today being the 13th of February, I have this trade running in profit of about $66. And you can see my balance and equity. This is my live account from HFM, and let me go to the fundamental. This is where I miss my entry. That's why I call it my nightmare, my worst nightmare for the year. Right, so this is where I was supposed to make my analysis. This way I was supposed to do my analysis before entering my trade. Of course, you can see this is Forex Factory, and my usual pay is gold. If I should go to the trading platform, you can see, if you look at here, this is gold right here. This is XAUUSD gold. This is commission account, zero spread account. Alright, why I call this my worst nightmare is because if I should follow the market analysis, if I should analyze this market, if I should change it to what is it called, this is line chart, if I should change it to line chart and then mark out this significant pullback, alright, if I should mark out this significant pullback, alright, these are the three major significant pullback towards the present market price. These are the three significant pullback. This is 1, 2, and 3. Alright, if I should map out these three significant area under line chart and then go to the candlestick chart, this is where I will get my entry signals. This is where I'm supposed to get my entry signals. Now, getting this pullback here, you can see 1, 2, and 3. These two serve as a major support area, which you can also see it right here. This is another significant area, major support, and major support. Now, as of yesterday, market break the major support at this point and create another support here, and then it reverse back up, break that level above. Now, when news drop, when fundamental occur today, when news drop and this market break this previous support, which was a significant area, at this point here, this would have been my entry level for sell. That is one signal confirmed from this support area being broken. Now, the second signal is on this moving average. Of course, you can see, if I highlight my arrow on it, you can see that I have moving average period 10. Alright, this is moving average period 10, and then the second one should be moving average the same period 10, but one is applied to close while the other one is applied to open. Now, when the market price break through this moving average, and then I use my crosshair, this crosshair to confirm it. If it gives me up to 200 points, right, if it gives me up to 200 points, you can see that from this point here, across the moving average, it gives me about 1000 points. It gives me more than 1000 points, right? So at that point, I have more than enough confirmation to make a sell entry, right? I had more than enough confirmation to make a sell entry. Alright, so imagine if I had sell from this point down to where the present market price is now. This is about 2700 points, which is equivalent to 270 pips. 270 pips. I would have gotten my perfect entry, and this would have made me more than enough profit. This would have made me close to $2,000 just for today, close to $2,000. Now I'm just trying to catch the reversal part of the market during the late hour. All right, and you can see here I'm just running a profit of almost $100. Now let's go over to the fundamental. Let's go over to the fundamental. Looking at this news, this occur under US dollar. You can see core CPI, and then you have CPI monthly, CPI yearly, and all this news you can see the actual. These are the previous. Under previous, you can see these are the previous, and then the present one under US dollar. Right, you can see right here under US dollar. You can see the actual of the news. It appears in green. The actual appears in green. Now, when the actual appears in red, it means that news is a negative news on that particular currency. So, on the chart, that currency is going to be weak. Alright, but when it appears green, it means that news is a positive news. So, it's going to add value on that particular currency. Now, let me show you people one thing that will happen here. Look at the chart where you have all these charts over here. You can see these are chart pairs with US dollar. These charts are pairs with US dollar. We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 charts right here. 7 whole charts are all US pairs. Now look at this. On this particular chart, you have euro, US dollar. Euro is the base currency. US dollar is the put currency. And some news drop here, about 3 news drops here, which appears to be a positive news on US dollar. Now look at here. US dollar appears to be the put currency, meaning that if a positive news drop on US dollar, it's going to push the chart downward. Alright, that news is going to push the chart downward. You can see what happens here. Immediately the news drop, a strong bearish candle occur that push the chart downward. The same thing happens when you have GDP, when you have GBP US dollar, meaning Great Britain pounds versus US dollar. You see that when the news drop, US dollar push the market down because it is a put currency, is going to be moving downward. The strength of US dollar push the market down. Now look at this. In this very chart, US dollar happens to be the base currency, while Japan yen happens to be the put currency. Now US dollar gains strength, and as a base currency, it pushed the chart upward. The same thing, US dollar and Swiss francs. You see what happened? That the US dollar pushed the market up. The same thing here. You get US dollar push the market up against Canada, against Canadian dollar, and this same happen here. Now, when you have US dollar, when you have gold versus US dollar, the same thing that happens here, where US dollar serve as the base, is what is going to happen there, and that is exactly what happened here on the chart. You can see that when gold serve as the base currency and US dollar as a put currency, US dollar push the market down to this bottom side of the chart. Now let's go to the fundamental. Now if you go to forex factory highlight on it, then go to metals. You click on metals. On metals, is going to take you to this page. Then you click on calendar. On calendar, it's going to take you to the news. All right, it's going to take you to the news on gold. Now the same news that comes on US dollar is the same news that you have on gold. Now I go to this point and filter it because I'm only looking for high impact news. All right, I'm only looking for high impact news, so I filter it and apply. Click on apply. Now these are the news. Today being the Monday, today being the Tuesday, the 13th of February. These are the news. You can see that the 3 news appears negative. They are all in red ink under gold. Alright, under gold, these news appear negative. And because they are negative, gold is going to lose value, it's going to lose its strength. So I go to forex factory. So over to Forest Factory, this is where I would have taken my entry. But if I had taken my sell entry, this would have been the best for me. Alright. But that notwithstanding, I'm still watching out for a reversal because definitely the market will reverse since there is no significant news to drop tomorrow. Definitely this market is going to return back to either this support or there is that possibility that it will break above this and start heading up because if I should go to a higher time frame and zoom in, let me zoom in a little. Okay, if you look at this picture here, you see that this strong movement down almost hit the previous low. So definitely from this area, this market is gonna bounce back up and to be heading towards either this resistance or this one or this one. Possibly it may go to this point up here. So that is it for today. I'm definitely gonna hold this trade until it gets back to this point or this point before I'll close. See you in my next video and thank you for sticking with us to this point.